Yo, what's up, team? Welcome back to J3 Entertainment, where you're about to get that honest, non-biased, fair review.
Non-spoiler edition, y'all. What we got today, bro?
Sinners.
Ooh, something that I am not.
Bruh.
Especially watching this movie. I ain't me.
Examples.
Nah.
Don't look this way.
Nah, 2025 is here.
Yeah.
This movie, for me personally, has kicked off the summer flicks.
That's a fact.
It
Has begun.
we looked at the lineup. We looked at the money we had to spend.
Yeah.
Non-stop. That's what it is.
It's a good thing.
Yeah. Summer's here.
Yeah.
2025. And this is the movie that kicked it off. I have to say, I enjoyed the trailers.
Yeah, I did too.
Me too.
I was a little concerned about some things because it's new to me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The trailers show me a new world. You know what I'm saying?
In the world.
Yeah.
In a world. That's Hercules, man.
Right?
Right?
It wasn't my time.
But we enjoyed the trailers. I enjoy seeing the actors, the headlines of them. Like, okay, cool. We got some hitters in here. So we got a chance to take a look at this movie. So I want to get into this review ASAP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before we get into the review, let me explain how we like to review movies on J3 Entertainment. First thing first, this is a non-spoiler review, like he said earlier. Non-spoiler, y'all. So please do me a favor and do not spoil this movie for anybody. Just give me 10 days after this movie's been released.
Yeah.
Then you go free. Do what you must.
Fair play. Fair
Right?
play. Yeah.
You're on your own after that.
Second, we like to talk about the good, the bad. Then we go ahead and give you guys the grade. All right?
Cool.
Dum, dum, dum.
Yeah.
Before we get into this review, I want to ask you a question. Were you entertained?
Oh, I was thoroughly entertained. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you entertained?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I was entertained.
Yeah.
1. Right?
All right. for sure.
Take out.
Yeah.
I was entertained.
Yeah.
I was entertained.
Yeah.
It touched a bunch of beats. Right? Let's say the blood was rushing. Right? I was entertained. Right? All right. So let's get into the good and bad, bro. Let's start with the good. See what you got that's good.
Oh man, I'm gonna go easy one, but it's the cast, man. This casting job was phenomenal. You got Delroy Lindo, you got Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld. Bruh, it was like a treat for the eyes. So shout out to the cast because they did good work putting this cast together, man.
Yeah. What you got that's good, bro?
I will say, through the entire movie, I thought the theme of the power of music and love was dope, and how they showed the darkness of it, but also the positive light of it, and how it can affect one's life, you know, in the beginning stages and then like the after stages. So I thought that was a really interesting take on it, and it played an overarching theme throughout the entire movie, which I thought was really dope.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with both. But I was impressed by Ryan Coogler. I have to say,
Yeah.
for the first time, I was through and through impressed with the script and the direction. Ryan Coogler outdid himself on this. We were talking about this earlier today.
Yes.
What is his staple? And this right here, I think he's found something. I think Ryan Coogler found he might want to start dipping in more horror action. I really enjoyed it. The story, the theme, the camera angles, the shots, beautiful, phenomenal shots.
Yeah.
I felt a lot. And I've never felt like that since Fruitville Station. Right?
Yeah.
So I felt a lot. I felt the vibe. I felt where he was going with it. I didn't lose beat per se. Right?
Yeah.
I was on beat the whole time. And I'm glad to see Ryan Coogler that style, because I had some concern, like, yo, he's going from this and that. How's it gonna work? But damn, he did a great job directing, and camera angle and script. I thought was really good. That's what I had. You got any more good?
I'm gonna touch on the mythology. It didn't go heavy into mythology, but what it did, the changes that it made in the introductions and the tie-ins that were done, it opened some doors in my eyes to things that can happen down the road.
Yeah.
So good on y'all for the mythology.
What about you?
Man, the combination of American history and then horror and then supernatural, and then you had like killer sound design too. I thought that was really good. That really kind of kept me on edge, and the way that they captured the scenery and things like that. It felt like folklore noir, and it was almost like it was based on something. It felt like an adaptation of something, even though it was original. it felt like it was based on something because he gave so much detail, and I was like, man, this feels like familiar, but then you're reminded through the different scenes that this is an original story from a young guy, but then it almost felt like something familiar that you also loved. So you got a mix of different things, and I thought it showed a great knowledge of film too, and homages to other great films, but held his own identity, like we talked about. It's like, damn, okay.
I gotta give another shout out to Michael B. Jordan. I was concerned. I was concerned. I was like, he's playing two characters. How's he gonna do this? And he showed me up. Michael B. Jordan has, in my eyes, he's solidified now. Personally, I've always been, he's okay, but I think he did a phenomenal job playing two characters.
He ain't lying.
He did what most actors do. They take the best of their actors that they grew up watching and they combined it. He became Denzel Washington in this movie. He low-key, he played two different Denzels. He was literally, he was Malcolm X Denzel as Smoke. Stern, stoic, serious. And then he messed around and became Alonzo from Training Day as Stack. I was like, bet, I'll take it.
Impressive.
I was like, yo, this works. I liked it. I like what Michael B. Jordan did. Him and Ryan Coogler, this right here is they're there now. They've always been, they've always been there. We've been watching Michael B. Jordan since The Wire. Like, we've always seen him, I love them in Chronicles. But now, when I see his name, there's a line of excitement now. No worries, no concerns. Ryan Coogler, same thing. Because if you can produce something and make something like this with an actor that you've been working with for years and y'all kind of grew up in that mold together, now I see the Martin Scorsese and the Leonardo DiCaprio collaboration now moving forward. Shout out to y'all.
Nice.
That's what I got.
All right, last one I'll touch on is the world building, because what they did throughout the storytelling, they made me interested in seeing what happened before this event with Smoke and Stack. The stories that they were telling of what they were doing before they came into this town. I want a prequel now. Show me what they was up to.
Oh yeah. You got any more?
I will say I was very interested throughout the pacing. It never felt dull to me, and I felt like I got different movies. And even before the vampires showed up, I was invested in these characters and their journey through, again, the music and things like that. So there was a lot of things going on through the different subplots.
Yeah.
And these different generations of actors brought a different style and substance throughout the movie, which I thought was great, which kept it fresh and interesting, even though the vampires had showed up yet, but they were building that mythos, and because of the collaboration of these legendary actors from different generations, they were able to bring a different kind of energy to the movie, and then when it came together, it felt complete.
Yeah.
There was a lot going on, and you felt the love and energy, not only for this genre, but for film in general. Like, everybody brought their A game, like, behind the scenes, like, you felt it, like, man. And I heard what people were saying, like, even though they were feeling like it was kind of dull, I never felt that with the runtime. I never really felt that.
I think that's a cultural thing.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the bad.
All right.
Y'all good on the good?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
All right. Music fire. Before it, Miles Catton.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did a good job.
Yes, he did.
Did a good job.
Yeah.
I want to see more of him. All right, time to get into the bad. Brothers, what you got that's bad, C?
Surprisingly for me, I don't got no bats. I'm drawing a blank.
Okay. All right. What you got that's bad, bro?
Mine's a little bit of a spoiler, but it was more of a nitpick. It had to do with the ending. I didn't know if they wanted to continue it or was it supposed to be left to imagination, because I'm okay with continuing. I would be back for more, but I was like, all right, is it supposed to be? Because it had that Avenger style setup.
Yeah.
Even with the post-credit scene. So I was just questioning, like, is it over or are we going to continue?
Yeah.
Because I was cool either way.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's where I'm at.
For me, it's more of a nitpick, but like dislike. or bad. It was the inconsistency of the vampire myth, though. I understand this is an original idea, right? But within the movie, I saw the inconsistency of the vampire mytho. So that's what kind of threw me off. Was like, wait, why and who and how come that? I don't want to speak on too much because I don't want to spoil it. But I noticed some things. I was like, okay, wait. Well, we're gonna roll with it. You know what I'm saying? But that's movie 101. It happens. But I did see some inconsistency with the vampire mytho in there, but that can always be improved moving forward, because it's damn near there. The movie for me personally is damn near there. It spoke to me on a different level. You know what I mean? Maybe it was the music. Damn, I'm a sinner.
Yeah,
this is wrong.
Oh yeah.
But I do like I that's my dislike. Y'all ready to give the movie a grade?
Let's get it.
All right, see, what do you give the movie?
I enjoyed myself in this movie. I like the fact that it wasn't too heavy on the horror, and it had some decent action. And I liked the characters that I got. I took the time to get to know the characters. I enjoyed that. I got to give this movie another watch at the house. So right now, I'm gonna go ahead and give this movie 4 stars.
Bang, 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 bang. Ronan, what do you give this movie?
Man, Ryan Coogler, man, found his niche. I hope he does more stuff within this
right?
genre. The collaboration was great. I got a full experience. I got horror. I got history. I got laughter. There was comedy in there. It was organic. The cast showed out. Everybody did that thing, man. For me, 5 out of 5, man. I'm watching this again.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Collection.
For real. 4K. Man.
You did your thing, Cougar.
Yeah.
Keep it going, man.
For me, I really had a great experience. That's what I live for now. Experience. I don't want dreams. Don't give me a dream and then I wake up and nothing was happening. I got an experience, a memorable experience on multiple occasions. I seen something that I thought I'll never see.
Yeah. What makes
I was like, is he doing that?
He ain't lying.
I was like, bet.
I gotta
Shamik,
add to it.
I'm sorry.
I gotta add to what bro said though, because what makes it sweeter and epic is that like we just had this conversation earlier, and it got fulfilled. Like they did it. I'm like, oh, because it was like a lot of concern. So
yeah,
I'm glad it happened and it worked out.
Who would have known, man?
Right? So
Killmonger and Hawkeye.
Right?
It's crazy,
but it worked.
Yeah, who would have known? Who'd have known?
It worked.
Who would have known, bro? Anyway.
Hey.
Anyway, I got an experience. I got a lovely experience. Yeah. I got a story, a traditional, historic story. Felt good. Felt real. It was at when close to the end. I was like, "Yo, is this a real story?" It came to a point. I was like, "Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Who is this?" You know what I mean? So. It made me really think, and I really enjoyed myself. But with the vampire mytho come in, was a little inconsistent. I'm gonna give this movie a 4.5 stars out of 5. It's damn near perfect. But that mytho threw me out. It threw me out, and that's just. I think that's just the knowledge that I have of it. You know what I mean? And maybe when I watch it again in my own home, it'll change to a 5, but it's damn near there, man. Actually, you know, it's I got to give it a 4.5 because that's all I got in overlays. But
default.
But honestly, it's a 4.8.
Right.
It's a 4.8.
You know,
That's great.
That's all I got. I only got a 4.5 stars in overlays. I'm sorry, I'm broke.
Next season. That's good.
That's good. You ain't can't change the grade.
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? But I had a great time watching this, man. But guess what? It's not about us.
It's about y'all.
Post your comments down below. Let us know if you guys took a look at this movie and what grade do you give it, and did you like it or not? Put in the comments down below. Let's talk about it, because I always say, you never know who is watching reviews and reading the comments of other people. Everybody don't go to the big channels, because usually on big channels, people kind of fake it to make it.
Yeah.
They usually go to the smaller channels to find out what the local people think of their movies.
Right.
That's what I would do.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Or you know.
But like I said, I had a good time, man. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and press that subscribe button. Thumbs this video up. Don't forget to share. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Patreon, where you can get a full-length reaction of uncut videos.
Y'all know what to do.
Press the button.
Also, if you want to show this channel some love, make sure you join the YouTube membership in the section down below.
Don't miss out.
Do it.
I'm J3.
Run the shotgun. It just says.
It's your boy C.
Road to 100,000 subscribers.